Hi guys, I hope you are all keeping safe and healthy. So this video isn't directly related to Pocket Build, but more about our entire company, MOONBEAR. If you don't already know, I am Janish, the creator of Pocket Build and the founder of MOONBEAR Games. Around the end of 2016, I quit everything I was doing and started working on a little sandbox building game, something I always wanted to play but didn't exist at the time. It took me around a year to complete the first version, which is now known as Pocket Build, and I launched it at the end of 2017. I listened to feedback, kept improving the game with updates, and eventually I got featured by Apple. And after that, the game just blew up. Since then, I've grown the Pocket Build team and we have been working on amazing updates and content for the Pocket Build community for the past 2 years, and with more updates planned for the future. So what does MOONBEAR actually mean? People keep asking me this, so I'm just going to answer it now. MOONBEAR is actually a nickname for a species of bear that lives in parts of the Himalayas and other parts of Asia. And as a company, MOONBEAR is both the developer and publisher of Pocket Build. And you might know that we are quite secretive about the inner workings of MOONBEAR and Pocket Build. We don't like to reveal too much and we tend to keep to ourselves. However, in this video, I'm just going to answer a few questions which will give you a better insight into MOONBEAR in the present and what we have planned in the future. So, these are the 3 questions which I will be answering. Number 1, what is happening at MOONBEAR during the current COVID-19 crisis? If you're watching this video a few weeks or a few months from now, the majority of the world is currently on lockdown due to the virus. You can just do a search on Google if you want to learn more about that. But I'm just going to talk about what we are doing as MOONBEAR during the current crisis. So number 2, is MOONBEAR working on any new games? And number 3, how long will you continue to update Pocket Build? Okay, so number 1, what is happening at MOONBEAR during the current COVID-19 crisis? So we have all set ourselves up at home and we have been working from home for the past few weeks. The current situation has slightly delayed our progress on planned updates and projects, but I believe we have all settled in, are back on track and slowly catching up on our workload from the safety of our homes. Our main office is based in the city of London, and unfortunately the UK has been one of the worst hit countries in Europe, and for that reason I don't see us going back to work full time from our main office anytime soon. And even after everything goes back to normal, we might even change the way we work in the future. And possibly we might even work from home some days of the week, or maybe even permanently. It's still quite early for us to be making any plans for that, but for now we are going to continue working safely from home. Second question, are you going to be releasing any new games? Ultimately, we are a games company, so yes, we will be releasing new games. We do currently have an exciting little game in development, which we are aiming to release towards the end of 2020. It is an entirely different game compared to Pocket Build. Pocket Build is a relaxing, chilled out sandbox game. However, this next game will be quite the opposite. If you're ever feeling a little burnt out from Pocket Build, then this will be the perfect game for you to play, to take a little break from Pocket Build. That's all I can say right now about the game right now, but we will be releasing more information about it in the coming months, so make sure you keep a lookout for that. We will also be looking for beta testers, and we will be providing more information on how you can sign up for that soon. So if you are interested in becoming a beta tester, make sure you keep a lookout for this new information. So what happens to Pocket Build if we release another game? You might be wondering, well, nothing changes. We still plan to continue updating Pocket Build with new features and content for as long as we can. We have a lot of exciting new things coming. Multiplayer is a huge priority for us right now. So currently we are working on fixing all the issues with multiplayer and we are also working on some new items for the next update. I will be creating another video specifically about the next update soon. We have also recently got ourselves accepted as a PlayStation partner, so in the future you might even expect some games from us on PlayStation and Xbox. I've also recently been playing around with Oculus Quest. If you don't know, Oculus Quest is the new VR headset which is completely standalone, so you don't need to plug it into a PC or a console, and I think it's a real game changer. Portable standalone headsets will definitely bring VR into the mainstream. You can take them anywhere with you, and they are a lot cheaper than the traditional headsets where you need a really costly high-end gaming PC or a console to match the headset to, and then you're kind of just stuck in one area. You can't really take it somewhere else. You can't take it to the park, you can't take it to the garden, you can't take it to your friend's house. But Oculus Quest changes all of that, and I think there is a lot of potential for that. So I think creating a game for the Quest could be really exciting for us, so that would definitely be something we will be diving into, and perhaps even making Pocket Build compatible with virtual reality. I think it could be really cool walking in your worlds in VR, especially with multiplayer. You and your friends could just explore your worlds and other players' worlds as if you are actually in there. The great thing is all our future games will follow the same two principles as Pocket Build, and that is 1, a strong community-centric game that is safe and welcoming for all players. I believe no matter how great a game is, a toxic community can completely ruin the entire experience. So we have made this one of our main priorities. And number 2, long-term updates and support. Nobody likes dedicating their precious time to a game which could be abandoned by developers at any time. And we have proved this with Pocket Build, and it's been extremely successful, which brings me on to the next question: how long will you be updating Pocket Build? The short and simple answer is as long as we possibly can. As mentioned earlier, one of our key principles is to support all our games long term. We aren't just going to release a game, forget about it, and then move on to the next game. We plan on releasing a game, supporting it with loads of awesome updates, and at the same time also working on exciting new projects. There is no cut-off date where we shut down our servers and stop updating a game. For as long as MOONBEAR survives, Pocket Build survives with it, and the same goes for all other games that we release in the future. And speaking of updates for Pocket Build, as mentioned earlier, we are currently working on another update for Pocket Build. Our biggest priority right now is fixing all the issues in multiplayer, and we hope to fix the majority of these in the next update. And there will also be some new updates, but I will be creating another video soon which will have more information on the next update. So that pretty much sums it all up. If you have any other questions which you'd like to ask and which you'd want me to answer in the next video, just leave them in the comments, and hopefully I can answer them in the next video. Yeah, that's it.